Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG server playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. And I'm standing here at the blood magic area because it's time to get into this and do a good chunk of work here. It's going to be kind of grindy, but you know that's the way blood magic is. If we spin around, last episode when we finished up the witchery island and got the altar going in there, also made one of these blood magic altars and slapped it down and did nothing to it. So now it's time to actually go ahead and do something to it. I went ahead and also created this healing axe, which is really cool because when I hold it, I regenerate my hunger, or I feed myself, which is nice because I've been standing here and pumping a little bit of blood into the altar and then holding my healing axe so that I'm fine. I also slapped on here 2 chests so I can drop stuff into here and it'll get processed over here. In fact, if we take a look, I put a basic item filter in place and told it not to pick up my mana diamond because I have it blacklisted. And that way I could sit there and take stuff like, well, let's why do I have a mana diamond? Well, because orb. If we take a look at, these are all the blood magic orbs, and if we take a look at this first one, the weak blood orb needs a mana diamond in the altar, a tier 1 altar, which is what I've got, 2,000 life points in there, and I'm pretty sure I do. So I could just drop it right on the altar, but I can also toss it into here, which plops it onto the altar too. So that's going to go ahead and process for a while. And I'm not too sure how often. I've turned most of the particles off on my visual display just because I've run around with the night vision amulet, or right now I've got the fire protection amulet on, and I don't want all those little bubbles going on. Or if I was over at spawn, there's a whole bunch of regeneration and stuff like that going on, and you don't want to see all those fart bubbles. So that's why we don't have that there. Once I've got my orb, I'm also going to need to start replacing these redstone blocks with the blood runes. And if we take a look at blood runes, to make these, I need an orb, and my weak one will be sufficient. Some sort of shard, I got plenty of that, lots of stone, but it needs 2 blank slates, and what's this thing? A waystone from witchery. Alright. Oh, hey, easy. So flint and a mana pool, and I'll get 4. Okay, I can do that easy. But these blank slates, these require arcane stone blocks to make these blank slates, and 1,000 LP to make it. Whoop, that just went. Yay! So if we take a look, I now have my weak blood orb. It's not bound to anybody, so the first thing you do, right click in the air, and if we take a look now, bound to me. Cool. So one of the first things I'm going to do is right click this and get rid of that so I can drop my weak blood orb into the altar, and it will store stuff for me, but I'm not actually using anything that uses life points in a network, so I don't care. What I do want to do is start processing these. Let's slap that in there so that doesn't go away, and I wanted to put you there. So now I can drop that in and wait. It's going to take a decent amount of time. There are no speed upgrades on this altar at this point, so it's going to be slow. Oh, but that went nice, and that should be in here, and it is. So I need to grind a whole bunch of these, which means I need to sacrifice a bunch more life into the altar, and then hold my healing axe while it goes. So that's what I'm going to do for about the next hour probably, because it's going to take a while. Grindy. 9 horas más tarde. Oh, so long. But I got a whole bunch of the slates made, enough for my 8 blood runes, so let's move that out of the way and grab those. Give me that back. And let's stack that up here. And let's see, we need to get rid of you, and you, and you. Let's toss those there. Not that one, this one. So this should go ahead and upgrade our altar to tier 2, which is always very nice. Because, you know, bigger is better, obviously, don't you know? And there, very nice. All right, so this is a tier 2 altar at this point. So then comes the question of what to do with the orb, because, you know, once you upgrade your altar, you need to upgrade your orb. 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 There we go. So I need the apprentice blood orb. And that's interesting. I need some prismarine. Okay. Well, this is 1.7, not 1.8. But let's see what prismarine. Any old cobblestone. Does it have to be colored? No, regular cobblestone will work. But these prismarine shards, alrighty. Where do they come from? Ooh, mana infusion. Anything else? Just mana infusion with the alchemy catalyst. Alrighty, so what does that take? Oh, okay, well, living rock, got that. Alchemic chemistry set. Ooh, that's just brewing stands. I've got those. Salus Mundus, I ground one of those because I made a whole bunch of those balance shards 2 episodes ago, so I ground one of those. Golden chalk, that's new. Witch's cauldron. I've got the golden nuggets, but I don't have the mandrake root plant. Well, I don't have the mandrake plants. Ritual chalk. That's just wood ash. Got that in spades. Tear of the goddess. Ooh, distillery. That's new. And that needs breath of the goddess, which I've got plenty of those. But I need a distillery, and gypsum is foul fumes and quicklime. Foul fumes. Oh, oakwood. Haven't done that yet. Quicklime. Oh, I can just turn wood ash into quicklime. That means if I've crawled down I need a distillery, and I also need a witch's cauldron and all the fun that comes with that. Do I have any brewing stands? I do. I looted them earlier. So let's go ahead and slap one of you in there. Oh, let's tell it not to suck that away. And let's try that again. Alright, so that's going to take a while, and I have no idea how long it will. So let's fill this up with some more blood. Life points. It's blood. And really? Wow. Okay, that was way faster than I thought it would be. Okay, so I need to make a bunch of things to make the stuff that I need to make the apprentice orb. Silly stuff. What you are looking at is the recipe here for the divination sigil, which allows me to take a look into my network and see what I got going. Let's see, mana glass, there's the niter, some more blank slate, more mana glass. Easy. Now that I've got the stuff going, and let's go take a look. Yes, see in the top left corner, well, left side, you can see what looks like a level. That shows off how much life I have in my life network. It's blood. And if I drop that in there, yeah, you can see it slowly ticking up as it's taking the life out of my altar and putting it into my network. So if I had something that ran off of the life essence of my network, it would show me. Now, right there in the corner, there's almost 6,000 in the altar. It's tier 2, and let's right click it again, a capacity of 10,000 LP life points. So, ooh, hey. Oh, this should go into my network. Yeah, and if I right click up in the air, I've got almost 2,000 into my network. How much does each go? Ooh, looks like about 200 in at each, so that's very nice. Anyway, let's the other thing. Let's see. Let's do a quick count. Looks like 5, so I need 20 more blood runes around here to go ahead and upgrade to tier 3 since I got the glowstone already. And let's see. I've got 44 here. I've used a few already. I need 50. and then I am able to upgrade this. So, proceeding on. Now, raise your hand and be honest if you realize that there was I needed 20 blood runes at 2 slates each, and that's 40 and not 50. Because obviously I didn't notice that. So there we've got the second ring, and we've got the glowstone in place. So if we tap the altar, it should say 3. It is tier 3, so we're good to go with that, which is very, 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 very nice. Now, what can we do with the tier 3 altar? Well, we could make a tier 3 orb. Let's see. Orb? Magician's orb. A thaumium block. Well, see, I'm going to skip over number 2 because I don't have that yet. And I need to get that, but I don't have any of the witchery stuff because I'm doing blood magic stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and do the thaumium block. So let's do that real quick. Jump here on thumpa. And that means I need some thaumium. I need 9. Hey, give me that back. One more. Thank you. And let's get me a thaumium block. Spiffy. And how much did that say it needed? Orb. Tier 3, 25,000. Okay, that's gonna be a problem because I don't have 20,000. I have 10,000 is the most I can put in here, and I only have half of that. So it's gonna be an issue. Let me go ahead and fill that up some. And some more. All right, I need to get something here. Ooh, real close. I need to get something here so that I can make sure they're full 10,000. I need 1.5 times more life than what I could pump in there. So at 200 a heart, I need lots. I think I need to get me some health. So what can I do? What can I do? I think I may go ahead and grab a regeneration potion. That should help in restoring my health, particularly since I can hold this for food. And let's try that. See what I got? I have a magician's orb. That's tier 3. And I tried at my altar. It didn't work. I tried regeneration potion. I tried a whole bunch of health potions. No, I couldn't keep up with it. And so I came back here to spawn, and it has 3 of these runes of augmentation, which means that if we take a quick look at the altar, it can hold 16,000 LP, which means I only needed to supply 10,000, which I could do pretty easy. And so I came over here and did it. And I am so glad that Mistaken set this up because that made it all possible. Otherwise, to make these runes of augmented capacity requires the tier 2 or better orb, and I don't have that. But what I do have, let's see, move that, bring that back over, dial that up for base, zip to base. Let's go up. Whoa, let's not right click that again. Let's go up, and over here I have stuff for more runes of augmented capacity. So I'm going to go ahead and steal some of the runes from up there and finish this up. Now I'll have a much more augmented system. Nope, nope, that's it. That's what I'm chopping down. Give me this, give me this. Oh yeah. Let's see what it does say. It says, oh yeah, it can do 14,000. Nice. Okay, I'm going to get these other 6 replaced and upgraded. Well, as you can see, I have my 8 augmented capacity runes around my altar. And let's take a quick spin. Let's grab this and see what my altar can hold at this point. it can hold up to 26,000 LP, which is very, very nice. And that would have made making the Magician's Orb much easier, but Dope didn't have it. And you can also see there in the side, I've half filled my network with 79, almost, going for 80,000. And it's taken a while, but that's okay. Over here, I went ahead and why do I have oh, because it turned charcoal. I put some oak in here, and that's giving me some foul fumes. Because over here, I have made a distillery. In fact, if we take a quick look at the recipe for that, distillery, odor of purity, that's the hawthorn. The whiff of magic, that's the rowan, so that's no problem, got that. Mana steel, gold. The attuned stone, that's just the whiff of magic with the lava, so that all happened. But the arcane alembic I hadn't made. Now I had researched it, so I said, okay, gotta make these, gotta make that, and I went with the sawmill because I have the sawmill, and so that worked out really well. And I've got the distillery here. And then I've got the cauldron. Now this is just your standard cauldron over some netherrack that's on fire. And I wanted the witch's cauldron. Cauldron. It's hard to see right there. This one, if you shift it, it says use anointing paste on a cauldron. I said, okay. List paste. When I checked out paste earlier, it was weird. Yeah, see, it's these things. That's wrong. It's actually these things, and it came out. I wasn't expecting it because it didn't show there, but there's the anointing paste. So I was going to actually talk about it a little bit more, and I didn't expect it to pull out. But that's the recipe for expert mode. Ta-da! Witch's Cauldron. And I should actually get a tank behind that so it's got some water, because I need to do some things. I was thinking that I need to go ahead and get the prismarine going. Prismarine. And for that, I need the alchemy catalyst, and that requires the golden chalk. Also, so that needs the witch's cauldron. It also uses the ritual chalk, which I can use the gypsum, and that needed the distillery. So I said, okay, fine. Plus, there's a bunch of other things that I need also to get that going. Let's take a look at the altar. It's up to 12,000 because some of these vines have grown in. And oh yes, I went ahead and got the witchery crops that I needed. I did some cross breeding with them, and one of the comments, because here I was trying to use this water artichoke and it wouldn't work, and couldn't put the sticks on them. And the comment that I received was to go ahead and hoe some dirt. There's my mattock. That if you hoe the dirt twice, you get that depth there, and it's kind of hard to see, but it doesn't fill all the way around. That's where you can put your sticks, and so the end result is you can actually do your agricraft growing in this hoed piece. So artichoke, yeah, the water artichoke and grain got me mandrake, and then mandrake and the water artichoke got me was that the belladonna? Yeah, that got me the belladonna, and then belladonna plus the mandrake got me the snowball, and I needed all of those pieces. Unfortunately, these agricraft ones don't count as the various plants for beefing up the altar, but something else does. A dragon's egg should. I went into the dragon dimension and dug 2 pieces underneath the dragon, put a torch down there, broke the block right below it, and it gave me the dragon's egg. So we're at 1200. Let's go ahead and place that there. And what does it say? No change. Maybe it'll change the regen value on it, but it looks cool in any case. I do remember seeing that it's supposed to bump up some stuff. Anyway, this I think is done. I would like to get this filled, the chalice from the palace, and get the brew that is true in there. But for now, I think I'm good with that. I need to grind some of the bits I need through here. And if we zip over here real quick, I've got tier 2. 1, 2, 3. I've got tier 3. I really want to get tier 4 going, but that needs the bloodstone. And so let's take a quick look to get the bloodstone brick. Bloodstone. These are the bloodstone brick. To get this, I just need blocks, I think. Yep. I can take ritual stones and a weak blood shard and get that. But I need a weak blood shard. And the way to get the blood shard, well, you can do it with the slate. You can make 5 for every one that you have. But to gain this, you need to kill a mob with a bound blade. So let's look at the bound blade. Blah. Yes, I can type really well today. To get the bound blade, I need the Sword of the Zephyr from Thaumcraft, and unfortunately I haven't unlocked that, so I'm thinking that's probably not going to happen today. But what the end goal that I want to get to, and again it's not going to happen today, I want to be able to place down in here, come back you, I want to place down in here the ritual, the Master Ritual Stone that will provide me the Well of Suffering. And then I'll replace out this nether rack with Cursed Earth. And that will give me a mob farm that will just grind mobs in here. They will die and supply my system with blood, which is the main idea because I'm tired of using the sacrificial orb here on myself. The other option is I could set up like villagers in here and make a sacrificial knife. Let's take a look at that. Sacrificial. And to make the dagger of sacrifice, I need an Arthana, which that's pretty darn easy to make. So for right now, I'm not sure which to go, but that actually is working out very nicely. But first I do need to grind some of these pieces through here so that I can at least get the tier 2 going, but mainly so I can get the alchemy catalyst for down there in my Botania area. So that's next. Catalyst. Alrighty, the distillery has produced the stuff I need. And let's come here, put one more there, because, you know, always build more than you actually need. I will be using more of that. Let's see, over here, drop that in. Why are you not working? You should be making my... Freaking... Alchemy... Ooh, golden chalk, okay. Gold nugget, mandrake root. What do I need this for? There was something. Oh, I need that for the ritual diviner, which I don't have yet. So yes, I will be needing that for later, but not right now. Instead, let's go ahead and I need one of these, and let's grab a nugget, one of you, and mandrake, one of you. Alrighty, so to get this to work, I'm going to toss in mandrake, gold nugget, ritual chalk. And then it should go burbly burbly. Oh, yep, there's the swirly burbly bits. Swirly, swirly, swirly. Are you a good swirly or a bad swirly? Are you going to be a faster swirly? Yay! Golden chalk. And if we plop that there, there's the alchemy catalyst. Alrighty. So, this over here, why can I not move? Why am I not moving? I am not moving. This altar, take a look. 13,000. So it went up 1,000 for that, which is very nice. Oh, now I can move. I think that may have been a leftover effect of working with the Witch's Cauldron. I should have checked my effects. One of the fun ones is when you have phantom mobs chasing after you, which is a blast. So I'm going to go ahead and put that right underneath here. You go there, and give me back some dirt. Alrighty, so I can put in dirt and get dirt back out. Ooh. Let's grab... No. I want to grab some quartz. I have it all chewed up. Alrighty. Redstone. Let's grab some redstone. There we go. Redstone. Because if I remember right, yes, one of the things you can do with this is you can toss in redstone and bling! Glowstone. What if I toss in the glowstone? Hey, I can get some redstone. Woohoo! I can convert it back and forth. The thing I was thinking is with the nether quartz, I can actually duplicate that. And I do actually want some nether quartz because I want some prismarine. So let's zip down here real quick. Get some quartz. Let me just grab that for right now. Over to here. Let's go ahead and pulverize it. Go. Alright, so I need some of you. That should be sufficient. And the prismarine. Prismarine. Let's look at that again. Any cobble with this, and there. I put the mana stone, the nether quartz in, and that will give me the prismarine shard out. Alrighty, so cobble. Let's get to a bit of you. And we'll finish it up with this. Go! Pretty! Hey, what happened? Oh, it's over here. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 prismarine blocks. And let's take and drop you in. Let's pull you out. Pull you out. Let's edit this and put in, I don't need that, so we'll put that in there. Alright, so a single, oh, I also need some health. And grab that. Put that block in. Let's get some health into the altar. Some life points. There we go. And I'm hoping that is sufficient to convert that into the tier 2. 5,000, yeah, that should be sufficient to get that to happen. I don't really need that since I've got the tier 3 orb here, but I'm gonna make it that anyway. And, you know, because there I have it. Convert. Oh well. Anyway, I hope that converts fairly soon, but I think we're at a point where we can end. This has been Grok the DuckFarmer here on the FTOG server, playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved in expert mode, doing the blood magic. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.